The enemy does not want you to win. All right. As I was saying during Rise and Prime, there are some things on the other side of fasting that's gonna free you from some strongholds and some yokes in your life that you're gonna try to convince yourself out of sticking through it, because although you are very excited about the vision and gaining the future that God has in store for you and the plan, grabbing onto God's plan, there's a part of you that's grieving its old self, right? So whether or not there are relationships you needed to let go, some foods you needed to stop eating, some environments you needed to shift, when you're shifting out of those environments, you want to shift, but you don't want to shift. Okay, so I'm gonna say that again. As much as you want to shift out of your environment, you also don't want to shift out of your environment. Your spirit is calling for a transformation. Your body is calling for a repeat of the same situation. Therefore, you got to listen to the sound of the spirit more than you listen to the call back of your flesh, right? Because your flesh is weak, but your spirit is willing. So the spirit inside of you says, I need to do this for my health. I need to do this for my longevity. If you can hear me, comment, I can hear you. I need to do this for my longevity. I need to do this because I got a vision in me. I want to connect to God. I want to restore my health. There's a part of you that says, but I don't want to change. But I don't want to let go of those things. I don't want to leave the people that I know are not good for me. I don't want to change my environment. So though you want to do one thing, there's a part of you that doesn't want to do the other thing. So there's going to be a battle and a fight and attacks. Though you know you can do it in your spirit and you've probably done it before, a part of you is going to tell you, well, you're probably going to fail if you try this. Oh, well, you're not really that dedicated. There's a negative part of you that is almost like the enemy within, right? There's a quote that says, I forgot the quote. The enemy within can't do you no harm. I forget the first part of the quote. I'll be forgetting quotes because I got my own quotes, right? But I'm gonna make the quote inside. If you focus on the God in you, the enemy within can do you no harm. I just changed the quote. If you focus on the spirit that dwells within you, the enemy within cannot win. I like that. If you focus on the God that's in you, the enemy within cannot win. So here's what we got to do. We got to focus on the God in you, because guess what? When we connect to divine, divine gives us more strength and power and resiliency, and we get more when we stick to that. Like literally, the things you're gonna get. Like from the last detox, and it's not about followers, but it's about how many people I now have an ability to impact and add value to their lives. My Facebook followers went from 1,000 to 133,000. And Sunday it was 100,000. It went 33,000 in a few days. My Instagram followers, and by the way, it's not about how many people follows me, it's about my gifting, being able to reach people, went from 8,000 to 11,000. My TikTok following went from 30-something thousand to 40-something thousand. My business orders went from a couple thousands to 5 figures. My relationship, my relationships went from abandonment issues to loving and healing relationships. Everything shifted. Every time I wish I can tell you do this, because no, my life is a living testimony that when God is gonna do something through you, you gotta clear your temple for him to bless you, because he knows you got the clarity to carry out the vision and the responsibility he's about to give you. So consecration and sacrifice says, I'm making myself in a way where I'm able to grab onto the responsibility and be able to respond effectively with what God is about to bless you with. When the enemy hears what God is about to give you, the enemy wants to stop that, because, and not just the enemy without, the devil and his forces, but the enemy within, because you don't want to let go of how you've been. So one of the major things you got to say is that God is more powerful than any enemy of negative thoughts, of self-limiting beliefs, of self-destructive behaviors that's going to get in the way of my destiny. I have a vision, and it will surely come into fruition Regardless of whatever's in my mind that's telling me it's not for me, it's for me. Somebody comment, it's for me. Healing is for me. Good health is for me. A sound relationship is for me. Peace and clarity is for me. Tranquility is for me. Right? I'm going to do more subtracting. I love what you just said. And less adding. That's so powerful, because we think we got to keep adding stuff on, but we're just adding more stuff to the camel's back, breaking his back. We actually got to take the load off. Literally, fasting helps you take the load off. It literally helps you take some of the load off. Some of the load off your spirit, some of the load off your body, some of the load off your immune system, some of the load off your lymphatic system, some of the load off of all of these things. So you got to say, look, peace is for me. Love is for me. Joy is for me. Financial abundance is for me. I remember when I said during the new moon a couple weeks ago, literally 4 weeks ago, I was like, my desire for enduring this new season, this new cycle, is that I may do more of the things I was called to do and less of the things that I have to do just to sustain. I spoke it, I fasted, and it's so now I have so much of what I'm supposed to be doing that I don't have time to do what I was doing to just survive. I'm like, okay, God, thank you for that. Now it's like, okay, but guess what? Out of the fast gave me a clarity of purpose and why I'm here. So when God just says increase, I was like, I'm going to be able to serve in a way. So I want you to understand that the enemy knows that you're going to be a blessing. I'm just speaking my life to you, and I hope you can hear it. The enemy knows that your gift is a blessing to people. Like when you help people eat healthily, when you help people heal their inner child, Alicia, when you share your product and services, when you share herbs and your herbal mixes and you make healthy products for people, when you do hair in a way where you're not just doing hair, but doing hair with therapy, when whatever your dream or business or goal is in fruition, you're going to be such a blessing to people's lives that you're going to help them with their life, and they're going to go help other people with their life. When you do that, when you get that farm and you start growing your healthy food and you share your journey and other people see it, there's an effect that starts freeing people, and there's the evil forces of this world don't want to see that happen. So here's what I want to say. Whatever is for you, and the enemy can't get in the way of what God got in store for you, and the enemy can't get in the way in what God has in store in you. And that is the gifting, that's the anointing, and that's the blessings that you can now be able to share. So that's why when I invite people on this fasting journey, you may think that I'm just about to do this for health reasons. No, you not just might. If you do this effectively, you will lose 15 to 30 pounds. Some people might lose over 40, 50 pounds. You may even get off some of your medication. I'm not saying this is a fact. I'm not going to use the word heal, but I'm going to use the word that restoration. Your cells are going to start restoring themselves. You're going to go through the process of autophagy where your body's going to kill off old cells. You're going to get more energy. You're going to get a lot more vitality, more clarity of vision. You're going to walk a different path. You're going to get spiritual encounters with God. God's going to communicate to you in ways you haven't communicated before. Strongholds will be broken. Trauma will be released. Forgiveness will flow in your heart. Compassion will be in abundance. It's not a question of if, but it's a question of when. And when it happens is when you dedicate yourself to say, I'm growing to do this. I'm not just going to do it. I'm actually growing in my mindset. I'm growing in my routine. I'm growing in my resiliency and my discipline. I'm growing in my dedication. And healing is for me. Sound relationship is for me. Healthy body is for me. All of it is for me. I'm coming forward. So fasting, though you're going to get all these benefits, it's not as empowering as the spirit wash. It's not as empowering as you connecting to God. That's even better. Because what you can get in your body by fasting for a period of time, God will allow you to keep it for the rest of time. So one thing is, yes, you're going to lose the weight. Yes, some things are going to reverse. Yes. But what you're going to get out of it is that you're going to come out of this closer to God. A person who close to God does not have any lack in their life, only abundance. I have no lack in my life, only abundance. But you gotta go. You gotta take action. I'm gonna tell you something that I noticed. I just noticed it. People are interested, but they're not dedicated. And then sometimes it kind of, it hurts me as somebody who want to help people, because I'm like, I know you need this. We just spoke about it. I know, I know you did this. We just spoke about it, and you asked me for it. But why are you not showing up? What convicted you out of it? Why are you not inquiring about it? Why you didn't just sign up? Why didn't you just say, I'm ready to go? Why are you not in the app? Why are you not in the Rising Prime? And sometimes it'd be like I'd send a text message and like 50 people text me back. I'm down. I sent them a link. 0 person clicked it. I'm like, yo, did you not just tell me? Did we not just get off a call and you say I need to change my life? Did you not just say I'm ready to do it? Did the enemy convict you that fast? Okay? So here's the thing. When it's time for you to get a dub, you get the dub. When it's time for you to pay a dub for your help, you don't want to do it. So I'm like, okay, here's what I'm going to do in this season. I'm going to still give you encouragement and bless you. But when it comes to walking a path, you got to say that I'm dedicated enough to take an action. I'm dedicated enough to send a text message. I'm dedicated to go to a website. I'm dedicated to invest $24.99 to help my health. Like that's so important to me. I spend more of that on the drugs I'm on. Even I might not be paying, I'm paying it through insurance. I spend way more money on that. I'm ready to sign up. I'm ready to buy a detox kit program. I spend that money on food and eating out. Like if you took twice of your eating out money and invested in the detox program, you're going to get much more out of it. If you went and you exchanged, I don't have the juices, the money for that. If you took out the time you spent on your food and you went out and bought you a juicer, that's going to be more beneficial. If you went and bought you the vegetable juice, that's going to be beneficial for you. So here's what I want to convey to people. We want to get motivated and feel pumped up. And then we say, okay, I'm going to go ahead and do it. And I say, I'm going to take whatever I can from this, and I'm going to try to go do it on my own. Most people, that's what they're really like. They're like, I'm going to see whatever I can get for free. I'm going to get it, and I'm going to go on my own. No, you got to show up to the room. You got to show up to the Zoom meeting. You got to sign up for the text messaging. You got to go in the tribe. You got to get you a detox kit to help you with the process. You got to get the counsel and the coaching and the motivation as well. You got to take some action. Why? Because it is the action that's going to help you more than just pondering. Oh, you know what? I think this is very interesting. I think this will be very beneficial. I think it will be very beneficial. But you got to take action on it. Those of you who are already here, the next action is dedication. People who's already taken the first step of showing to the Zoom meeting, of actually tapping in and being part of the text message. The next action is showing up. The next action is engaging. It's sharing your journey. It's asking questions. Is sharing whatever you're going through, why you're going through it. It is not suffering in silence, but communicating when you need some help. Because here's the thing, you might take action, you join the program, you tap in with the coach, but then the coach never hears from you. But then you never book a car if you need that assistance. Or you feel like quitting, but you run away rather than book a call. The next action step is use your resources wisely, right? Use your resources wisely. What do I mean by using your resources wisely? I'm a resource. The Mighty Networks is a resource. Everybody here that's in the program with me is a resource. I mean, everybody that's watching today is a resource to you. Okay? So everybody is a resource. So now you must learn how to use your resources effectively. Okay? Sometimes you miss out on opportunities because you want it for nothing. Okay? If you want an opportunity, you have to invest in it. Okay, I was in a season of my life where I was like, okay, I'm gonna bless everybody, boom, boom, boom. No, I was like, God said, look, no, if they're not willing to invest, that means they're not serious. I've seen some people who I just gave them access. I never saw them. They never showed up. I'm like, wait a minute. Didn't I just bless you with this free access here? I never see them in one Zoom meeting. They didn't dedicate themselves. They didn't take the first. If they couldn't take the first step, it means that they're not gonna walk the path. They're not gonna walk the journey. So I just want to keep it real with everybody watching live. This message is not so much for the people in the Zoom meeting, but it's so much for the people who are watching live. Because right now, we literally just spoke about what you need to do. I'm going to be texting everybody. I'm going to be communicating. We're having a second call. I'm even going to host a workshop throughout the process about specifically, not in the rising, but throughout the week, I'm going to set a workshop time. So I'm going to create a poll in the Mighty Network so I can see what time is great for y'all, so I can create a workshop. All right. So the link is internalspringcleaning.com. It's right there on the screen. Okay. So http://internalspringcleaning.com. Sign up. We're starting today. Today's the best day to join. You could wait a few days. You still get the benefit. But today's actually the best day to join. If you want to join the detox program, make sure you go to internalspringcleaning.com. I like to walk the path with a few because a few is dedicated. I don't need a bunch of people who are not dedicated. Here's the thing. I can't go and send everybody the link. I'm saying the link. I'm sorry. I love you. But I can't go and message everybody. I got too much people to message. I got too much things to do. I really appreciate you, but you just got to go to the website, internalspringcleaning.com. I love you. But I can't go and DM you the link. I'm just too busy. It's just too much work for me to go and follow back. I could comment it back on your thing later, but it's right here. And I'll comment it in the comment section of this video. But once again, it's literally internalspringcleaning.com. Just go to that website and you'll be able to sign up. I love you. I appreciate you. But I can't go ahead and DM you. I comment it later, okay? But that's what I want to let y'all know. Take action. Don't miss on opportunities. Opportunities come for a reason. You're never gonna have June of 2023 again. This is the last June 2023 ever. You never will have June 2023 again. So you want to take advantage of June 2023. So that is my message of the day, and I invite everybody who is not yet in the program to go to internalspringcleaning.com and sign up. The detox kit does not come with this program. If you're listening to me right now, you need the detox kit for week 2. 10 herbs. Can't send you 10 herbs for $24. It doesn't work that way. I have to buy the herbs. I have to grow the herbs. So 10 herbs and all these different things that I have in the herb package, which is blue-green algae to feed your brain so you don't have brain fog, bee pollen for energy so you can have energy throughout the day, agar powder so you can feel full, put that in your juice, cayenne and garlic to clean out your blood, stool softener so you can go to the bathroom much easier. Most people, they don't have things to assist them. That's why they don't succeed in their fast. And then I have 5 various loose leaf teas. Liver and kidney cleanse tea, burdock dandelion to help you clean your liver and kidney as the liver is affected during the spring. We have moringa tea, which helps with both stress, anxiety, yet gives you energy. Then we have oolong tea, very tasteful from the mountains of China. And it's gonna give you some nice energy and clarity, very smooth tea to drink. Then we have a parasite cleanser in there, neem. But for this one, I'm going to do a special one where you get neem, cerasee, and bellyache bush. That one is a super great cleanser, all in this detox package. And you get a colon cleanse tea to help clear out your colon. So that's 10 herbs that I got in a detox kit, and that's $54.99. Okay, so I'm able to give that to you to help you with the process. Now, you can go ahead and do it without it, but it's going to be way difficult. So you want to get that too. So the detox program and the detox kit goes together for you to be able to get access to that. So once again, that you go to the holisticmotivator.com/shop to get access to that. Okay, so once again, you go to holisticmotivator.com/shop, the holisticmotivator.com/shop to get access to that. All right, y'all, stay blessed. Remember, God got something through you, but he can't get it to you. He got to get it through you. Increase your listening so you can do more speaking boldly. All right? To get the... That's my little song right there. All right? Okay. So drop some affirmations in the chat. Those of you in the Zoom meeting, we're going to do some affirmations. Those of you watching live, y'all have a blessed day. I'll see you when you join. That way you get to get access to all that great stuff. And may God bless you, and may you continue to heal, grow, and let go of whatever the enemy been trying to convict you out of. This is my message, and I'm speaking, and I'm sticking to it unapologetically. That's right. Peace.